What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be starting a little new mini series. So we've been doing the building the 4 players around a certain player. That's been fun. I'll keep doing that if you guys really want to see some more. But I kind of miss doing some rebuilds, and today we're going to be doing only 2 season rebuilds. This is just going to be a mini series, but double upload today. Once again, like I said, if you guys are not aware, I'm going to be double uploading every day besides Sunday, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. That's when the videos will be dropping. So we're going to do a Hornets one right now and a Sacramento Kings one later. So basically, I'm just going to be trying to fix the team. So if there's a team that's in shambles that needs help right now, leave it down in the comment section below and I will do them next. Obviously, don't tell me to fix the Celtics. There's nothing to fix on the Celtics or the Warriors or the Rockets. Don't tell me to do those teams. Tell me some teams that basically need some help. So let's go ahead and fix the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets need a lot of help. So they're just in a state right now where they're just not ready to compete, obviously, which is why I decided to start with them. The biggest bright spot of this team is Kemba Walker. That's all we got. So right now, Kemba Walker is our only trade asset. Like, to be honest, and maybe our first round pick if we even have it. I don't know if we do or not. Nicholas Batum, also a decent player, but nothing special as far as trade value, especially his contract isn't helping him much either. Jeremy Lamb is a nice trade piece. Someone would take him, you know, but is there really a point of trading Jeremy Lamb? Not really. Frank Kaminsky III, Tony Parker signed with his team. I have no idea why. I think it's just so he could play with his best friend Nicholas Batum, both from France, which is the only reason why I think he signed here. But other than that, we have Miles Bridges, Malik Monk. So we have some young talent on the roster, but we have 2 of the worst contracts in the NBA in Bismack Biyombo. And don't they have Mozgov's contract too, or am I mistaken? I thought they had Mozgov's contract as well. Maybe they don't. Maybe they traded that way. So they have Bismack Biyombo's, Cody Zeller's, Marvin Williams. That's still terrible contracts nonetheless. So, like I said, Kemba Walker is literally our only trade asset. So we literally got to use Kemba Walker's trade value to our advantage. He's going to be a free agent after the season. He's going to want a max contract. As much as I would like to keep Kemba Walker, it's most likely not going to happen. It just most likely can't happen. So what we're going to be doing is fixing this team up. So let's go ahead and make sure the rotations are set correctly. So right now they have Kim Walker, Jeremy Lamb, Miles Bridges at the 3, Frank Kaminsky at the 4, Cody Zeller at the 5, which is fine and all. I love everything about this rotation besides Malik Monk not getting any minutes. That is not going to work with me. And then let's take Marvin Williams out of the rotation. Let's just do that. So even though Marvin Williams is a nice floor spacer, let's go ahead and take him out of the rotation. So we'll do that. Jeremy Lamb, Tony Parker, Nicholas Batum. So this isn't going to be permanent, but this is basically going to be the rotation for now. Honestly, guys, I'm really just going to simulate to the trade deadline. I have a trade in mind that I'm going to do. This is fixing the team. So basically, we are going a total different direction with this Hornets team. So, and we only have 2 seasons to do it. So basically 1 off season. So I'm just waiting to the trade deadline, and I'll see you guys with the trade there. Alright, so we're not at the trade deadline yet, but we started off like 3-15, so I might as well just make the trade now. So we're going to be getting rid of Kemba Walker, MKG, Bismack Biyombo. 2 terrible contracts off our books. Bismack, $17 million player option, and then, so basically saving $30 million in cap space next year with this trade, and then not having to pay Kemba Walker. Clarkson will still be on the books next year, but J.R. Smith and George Hill both have team options. So I can decline both of them. Hopefully they take this trade. They do agree, so the Cavaliers get Kemba Walker. Not sure if Kemba Walker and Colin Sexton can play together, but nonetheless, it's done. So yeah, we basically just got rid of $30 million cap space. We got Clarkson back in return, so we should have some more money next year. We still have Marvin Williams Wait. What? Oh, I traded MKG. We still have Marvin Williams contract and Cody Zeller's contract to get rid of that are absolutely atrocious, and Nicholas Batum if we can. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get the rest of these guys out of here. Cody Zeller's contract is okay. It's not the best, but it definitely sucks. So Marvin Williams has a player option after this year. Batum is a contract that needs to go if we can. We have our first round pick, which should be very valuable to someone. So Nicholas Batum, as much as I hate to get rid of our first round pick, salary is so important nowadays in the NBA. So I like Cody Zeller. Who would I would have their I think I'd rather be paying Cody Zeller $13 million than Marvin Williams. So Nicholas Batum, Marvin Williams, and our first round pick next year unprotected. As much as I really don't want to do this, we only have 2 seasons to do it. Avery Bradley has 2 years left of his contract. Kyle Anderson looking for some expiring deals. The Hornets or the Hawks will take them on. Actually would take these guys without our first round pick. Hassan Whiteside, and we give them a second round pick. We get Wayne Ellington as well. Yeah, Whiteside is gonna actually is a player option after this year. I thought Whiteside was on a 1-year deal, so maybe not. Jeremy Lin, they'll take on Batum, Marvin Williams. I think this only makes sense for the Hawks to do it if they were getting a first round pick out of it. So as much as I don't want to do this trade, yes, I could have just done it without the first rounder, but I am a realistic rebuilder, so I don't see the Hornets just doing this straight up for they'll take Batum and Marvin Williams for Vince Carter and Jeremy Lin. That literally gives them nothing. It literally is a pointless trade. Maybe not necessarily our upcoming first round pick, but a future first round pick would be cool. Let's do that. Let's do that instead. Jeremy Lin, Vince Carter, and they agree, obviously. So we get, just like that, we get rid of Batum's contract and Marvin Williams. So just like that, we only have Cody Zeller's contract to worry about, which we could possibly trade in the offseason. We'll see. But yeah, now this team is just literally in shambles. So Tony Parker, Jeremy Lin, Miles Bridges, Frank Kaminsky. Yeah, so you know what? This season, I was going to send Malik Monk to the G League. So what he has, yeah. Let's just send Malik Monk to the G League just because he's not going to get any minutes, and Miles Bridges as well. You guys are going to be very important to the roster coming up soon. So you guys might as well not play this year. There's really no point. Tony Parker, Jeremy Lamb, yeah, this roster is just full of guards. It's not good at all. It's not looking good whatsoever. So really this season is a wash. Not worried about it at all. Tank as much as possible. So hopefully we'll be okay. If you just clicked on the video right now, you would be thinking I was doing an 0-82 challenge because we went 9-73. That is absolutely horrible. Miles Bridges led the way. He actually got sent to the G League. So definitely terrible team. Not good at all. Like freaking so many players average double digits. Not even funny. Like just no direction for this team. But you know, like I said, a lot of these guys are going to expire after this season anyway, so it really does not matter. I'm glad we got rid of who we did. We were able to get rid of a lot of bad contracts. Now, realistically, it would be really hard in real life to get rid of all those contracts in one setting, but I was able to do it kind of in a realistic form, and the Bulls actually won the finals. Interesting. So, as far as what we're going to do this offseason, we're actually going to make sure that this team is just sent in the right direction. This doesn't mean necessarily that this team is about to be a playoff team. That is not what this series is going to be about. It's basically going to be about making sure that they are pushed in the right direction. Like this team, at the end of this video, when it's all said and done, we are in a positive direction. So we have the #1 pick. That's even better. That's even like more awesome. So we got James Marengo as the head coach right now. But with our #1 pick, let's just see what we can do. So cap holds, we're going to have a ton of them. So let me just go ahead. Actually, I'll leave those alone now for now. But we're actually going to have like Malik Monk on the roster, Frank Kaminsky, Clarkson. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see what's on the board. I mean, a center would be cool as well. So we don't have a center. So we have the #1 pick. Let's just see what we got when we get here. So obviously, Romeo Langford's going to be here. RJ Barrett's going to be here. Zion Williamson. But who do I want? Bol is on the board. Nazrion Reed, 6'10". Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett, Nasir Little, Cameron Reddish. So I'm gonna have Malik Monk at the 3, Miles Bridges Malik Monk at the 2. We're gonna have Miles Bridges at the 3, and then we're gonna have Frank Kaminsky at the 4 spot. So I guess I could go a little bit smaller, move Cameron Reddish to the 3 or RJ Barrett to the 3, whatever I want to do. Jalen Hands, Quentin Grimes. So I just don't think you pass on RJ Barrett or Cameron Reddish at this point. So RJ Barrett, welcome to the team. So let's just go ahead and go with RJ Barrett. We'll go with that. He's going to play the 3 spot. Miles Bridges could maybe play the 4. Something like that. We'll figure it out. But RJ Barrett from Duke, 6'6". I like that. Charlotte fans are going to love this dude from Duke. RJ Barrett has a high ceiling in the draft. So yeah, I hope that is true. He usually does pretty good in the simulations. 31 points per game. Obviously, the season hasn't started yet for the NCAA, but it's going to be interesting. Unless if it has already, and I'm just living under a rock. I don't think it has. So, R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, Cameron Rush, 77 overall. I don't even know who that is, so I'm just going to decline him. Player options. Decline, decline, decline. No. Accept. Accept. And actually, we're going to decline that as well. Dwayne Bacon. Yes, you'll be good. I think you'll be good one day, but you're probably just going to be taking money from us. So, Malik Monk, obviously the only guy I'm going to accept over here. And then for the cap holds, this is where we're going to get rid of a ton of money. So, I don't think we're going to need any of these guys back in return. So, let me just go ahead and go crazy here. Renounce everyone that is here. And we have 43 million cap space. So, a lot better than what the Hornets were projected to have. So, we look at this team. We have Tony Parker at the point guard. Well, that's actually not true. Let me move back to free agency. So now the qualifying offers are gone. As far as what we got Tony Parker at the point guard. We got Malik Monk, Jordan Clarkson, Miles Bridges, and R.J. Barrett together as well. Frank Kaminsky at the 4. How tall is Miles Bridges? Could play the 4. He could. Cody Zeller at the 5. So, and then Frank Kaminsky could possibly play the 5. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll leave him at the 4 for now. So, I don't know. We'll see. But we have 43 million cap space, so we could do whatever we virtually wanted. So, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and try to grab some free agents, and we'll see who accepts and who doesn't. Alright, guys, so we're at this stage. So, 2 young assets, or 2 young players we're trying to sign. Miles Turner and Terry Rozier. We can't afford both. They're both restricted free agents. I have a feeling the Pacers are going to match, so... yeah, they did match. We get Terry Rozier, though. So we get Terry Rozier, which we needed a point guard. So Terry Rozier is basically the point guard of the future. So for the center position, we have Cody Zeller there, of course, which isn't ideal. Brook Lopez, Vucevic. What else could we get? Jonas Valanciunas, Vucevic, 43 million. Nikola Vucevic, I guess maybe for 1 season we can try it out. I'm not gonna give him I'm not giving him a crazy contract. He can definitely take that 1-year deal if anything. So Vucevic, 1-year deal, I'll give him that. And then what else is out here? I don't think we need much of anything else as far as bench depth is. We got Tony Parker off the bench, I guess. We got Malik Monk and Clarkson, which is fine. At the 3, it's fine. Kaminsky at the 4 is fine. Yeah, so let's see if we can just get Vucevic. Yeah, so we get Vucevic on a 1-year deal. I don't think that's too bad of a signing. So Vucevic, we'll see how he does in the Hornets. I don't think it's terrible. So Terry Rozier, I think I love that signing. Malik Monk, Terry Rozier, Clarkson off the bench. R.J. Barrett or Miles Bridges, Frank Kaminsky off the bench. So honestly, I honestly think we're done. So basically at the end of the video, my goal was to put this team in the right direction. And I think we did. I really do. I think that getting rid of all that cap space just opened up so much for the Hornets. Terry Rozier, I think, is a nice lockup. Vucevic is a nice 1-year tested deal. See if you want to see what you want to do with him. And then Cody Zeller's contract is something you could work on as well going into the future. Hopefully you can trade it away. Use that for more assets. And then you have plenty of minutes for young players coming up. So I love what I did. I love how I fixed the Hornets. I think it went well. Obviously I could play until I build the championship team, but all you need to do is really just simulate this team to the next 5 years. Possibly could be a championship team. Just depends how these young players progress. You never know. So, I guess let's go ahead and just simulate to the end of next year and just see how this team progresses. I really think that they could be very good. Miles Bridges' 3-point shot goes up to a B+, which makes me even more comfortable playing him at the 4 spot if necessary, which I might actually end up doing no matter what. So let's go ahead and build a rotation real quick, and I'll do that on camera, and then we'll simulate to next year or the end of this year, and we'll just see how this team ended up doing. So on top potential, let's throw this at Malik Monk, and now let's go to the rotation. So this is what they got. What do they got for me? So they got Terry Rozier, Malik Monk, Miles Bridges, Frank Kaminsky. I'm actually going to do a little swap. So we're going to do that instead. And then Frank Kaminsky's going to come off the bench. So, and yeah, Troy Daniels, I think it's fine getting those last few minutes. I like that. Well, I kind of like the veteran presence that Tony Parker could bring off the bench. So we'll go ahead and bring Tony Parker off the bench. So Yeah, I don't know if this is a playoff team. I really don't, but nonetheless, this is a very young team, and I like it. So Miles Bridges getting 37 minutes is a little out there. Let's go. Actually, let's do 30 for Malik Monk and Cody Zeller 20. Let's get Malik Monk 32 minutes. Yeah, so let's do that. We'll do that. So I'm going to go ahead, similar to the end of this season. This should be an okay season. I don't know if this is a playoff team. Probably not, but at least we have this team in the right direction, right? We won't go 7-9. What was it? 80? No. I don't even remember what the record was. I just remember it was absolutely atrocious. So I'm going to go ahead, similar to the end of the year. Let's see how this team finishes out. So 2K, I think, was a little harsh with the record, 14-68, but you know what? Whatever. Miles Bridges led the way, 18 points. RJ Barrett, 17. Malik Monk, 16. So you can't say this team isn't going towards the right direction. I think 2K is just a little weird sometimes. So thank you guys so much for clicking on. I really do appreciate it, and we'll enjoy a Sacramento Kings video later. Definitely. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. So, right now, I'm about to be basically revamping my setup. I'm in a closet right now, which I thought would be a good idea. I was going to eventually put some acoustic foam around me just to make the mic quality better, but now I have this whole space, which I'll show you briefly. It's not going to be a whole lot. So I opened my closet door, and as you can tell, it's gotten a lot better. But I have this whole space now that I'm going to dedicate to my YouTube area. So, yeah, expect an update on my setup soon. So, but thank you guys. This is Crushables. Lighting's gotten horrible, too, and I'm saying peace.